Okay. Neglect is a reality of a common form of elder abuse because older adults have a higher prevalence of medical conditions and functional limitations that render them vulnerable to neglect.
Hey guys, neglect could come from you, from anybody. So I'm just here to say, check on your family.
How do you feel about accidental neglect or ignorant neglect? Do you think it's a difference?
Well, how you gonna have accidental neglect, Brandon? That's the same thing, ain't it?
Kind of. I guess it's like neglect on purpose. That's one form of neglect. Like you just didn't want to do it, but then something can happen, and you just, I guess you're not skilled enough to tell somebody or handle the situation, and you just hope it go away, or just one of those kind of things. What? Go
I
ahead.
said the skill set, a valid driving license. A person with a valid driving license gonna know common
That's
stuff.
a skill set. I understand.
That's the level.
Okay, high school education.
So the person didn't have. You said ignorant neglect. Nah, they got a valid driver's license. They know if they see
but that's the problem.
Stop sign or blood come out, call somebody.
That's the problem. We got people caring for people's lives where they're life-threatening situation when you get older. Anything can happen. You need trained professionals doing this kind of stuff, especially Brandon, if you're paying top dollar.
A valid driver's license, Brandon. That means they got adequate insurance. They have an adequate car, hopefully.
Yeah.
And they went through all the checks. At least they can read and write. Unless you're Spanish, you get a pass. You can read and write. So they got a driver's license.
And that's an interesting conversation because I'm pretty sure it's foreigners who are in these caregiving positions and they might not speak any English.
Oh, they been question, brother. You know what it is. We in the South. You know exactly. You saw the girl. Hold on, brother.
So this is a black job. This is a black job.
I see this every time you walk in there.
For sure. And
I'm talking about the hips be like the boot.
But let me ask you, do you think this? Okay, I feel like these kind of things are black jobs. Dental assistants, your receptionist, these are black jobs.
White women got to dental assistants, brother. They ain't white women.
It's not yet. We don't have it on lock, but you do see us in those positions. Because you wanna, when you come to the dentist, what kind of people you want to see? You want to see pleasant, you want to see thick, you want to see attractive women. That's how you keep coming back. That's how you have a good experience, even though they're gonna be pulling your teeth and doing kind of stuff like that.
I had the man in the last 2 times, but it was all right. He had double knee replacement.
Okay.
So me and him was old common ground.
Fair enough. But what I'm saying is, are some of the other people, well, we're gonna call them migrants or whatever. You think they're gonna take over these types of jobs?
Of course. They already, black women in the South. Y'all been cleaning houses for 400 years.
Okay.
For the last 20 years, y'all let these other light-skinned heifers come over here
and start up the same cleaning service
to take the job cleaning houses, and you did it for 380 years before they got over here. I see them today, Brady.
Yeah.
You go by the apartment. Who's rolling the things between apartments? Brandon lived near Myrtle Beach. When me and Brady used to go to Myrtle Beach, you had the skinny black woman with the finger wave.
That's right.
Waiting on the bus.
Right, correct.
After cleaning.
Yes.
And then it's always, there'd be a skinny one, there'd be like a plump one.
Right. But and I see that when I drive to the beach. I look at the hotels, they'll be walking across the street and stuff. And like you say, catching a bus. It's different. It's Spanish. It's Mexican.
There you go. So my family been going to, in my life, I'm 40 years old. I've been going to that beach for 40 years. I seen the change.
Right.
Yeah, I seen the change. So yeah, y'all getting that. Now check on your family. Go to the hospital. Check on your family, Brandon.
For sure.
Who stole my daddy's shoes, Brandon?
You said it was another resident.
Why would a resident steal shoes, Brandon?
Because his family has forgotten about him. not caring about them.
See, it's the good people ain't checking on them.
Mm.
They let that big toe go all the way down to the ground. And he can't walk in the. He can't roll in the wheelchair.
And he was resorted to stealing from somebody else just to get a new pair.
Right. And plotting. The people who steal ain't dumb. They at least don't schedule. Can they make sure you up out of there when they go up in there?
Right.
Know your family medical condition. Brandon, do you know what pills your wife takes, if any?
Yes.
Do she know yours?
Mm-hmm. She does.
Do you know your daughter?
Yeah, but she's not on any. But if she was, yeah.
Why would you need to know that information, Brandon?
Well, I have to let the school know. You know, it's just important to know. You want to research the medication. You want to see what's going on, just in case. You know, I have to tell the school what to do if she has, you know, whatever happens. She may have to take it at school. I need to know the dosage, all that kind of stuff. So it's just important.
Now, watch this. If you have a loved one, go to the hospital. They don't know they got his name. They pull him up on the internet.
Okay.
If a person takes 2 extra seconds to look, they may find a medical history if they're any.
Yeah.
But if the person does not take that extra 2 seconds, was most likely going to happen, they don't know what this man on.
You're right.
And then they're going to reach out. And you go call, man, I think he takes some honey packs or something. You got to know.
Yeah. And what you're allergic to, you know, that kind of stuff is important.
Correct. That's come up a lot. Get to know your staff. Why you need to know the staff, Brandon?
Well, if you really love your loved one, you need to know who's taking care of him. You need to know who, you know, what kind of person this person is. You need to build a relationship with them so they can, you know, in turn, take care of your family member better. They can better understand the family member.
Correct. And I would recommend get to know their schedule and name. And when you go up there with multiple people. Because if they know they mess up, they may get jumped.
Yeah, right. Correct. But if nobody ever comes to see them, or they come like maybe once a week and just drop some stuff off and leave, do you think they're gonna give subpar care? You know, they may not always be thinking about that person because their own family don't care about them. Why should I go the extra mile? You know what I mean?
They will always give subpar care if no family is there. If it's a trend going around at the hospital, you see this person is walking a patient or something like that.
Mm-hmm.
They want most patients to do that at once an hour.
Yeah.
Brandon, if a nurse got 20 patients, how can she do that once an hour?
She can't.
On the way, she gonna walk them. If somebody there say, hey, you ever get a walk? You got to speak up for your family.
Yeah, for sure.
And talk to your family, man. I don't know why I won't talk to your family. Why I think I wrote that on there, Brandon?
Why?
Oh, okay, I know why.
Talk to your family on there. Because it's important. You want to make sure nobody's attacking them, nobody's threatening them. You know what I'm saying?
Correct. Okay, yeah. Talk to them. And here's another thing before this happens. Tell your family what's going on with your body. And you don't have to be don't know.
You saying as a patient or
no, tell Brandon. Tell your wife what's going on with you.
But are men supposed to do that? We supposed to hold everything in and just keep going, right?
But those men will be dead in the next 10 years. How about the men today? What we doing today?
Right.
Huh?
Well, I think men today are being more honest about it, trying to talk to each other about what they got going on with their bodies. So me and you don't talk about what we got going on.
Okay, your wife ain't gonna call me, Lewis. What Brady got going on with his wife?
No, but me and you are having a conversation. So I think just doing that, and like I said, I talked to my wife about what I'm going through. I'm pretty sure you talked to your significant other about what's going on with your body.
Yeah,
and like I said,
9 months behind every time and get mad because she says I did. That's something I did 9 months ago. Right. But yeah.
But like I say, we're coming out of that men being silent and just holding everything in and just keep going.
Brandon, you a lie, Brandon.
Go ahead.
Ain't no man talking with no woman. Most men by themselves beating the meat off. You know, let's talk about it. See, that's why you got the shooting. You saw the 14-year-old boy.
Yeah.
And the father.
Yeah.
They up there, they get down and I know what they do. They get some canned peaches.
I'm listening. Go ahead. I'm listening.
Get down in their underwear, tie the whiteys, and they clean their guns together.
That's the bonding.
Peaches.
That's the bonding they doing. What are they watching on TV? What are they watching on TV?
Yeah, they ain't having no man, ain't having no sex. They ain't talking to no women.
Okay. So you think, I mean, I agree. I think a lot of that is happening. That's not healthy. I don't know what people doing. I don't know how you feel about that shooting, but you know, a lot of people are in unhealthy environments in their household. Like I've told you how many different conversations I have with my daughter. You know, we go through a lot of stuff at school. You know, I tell her, you know, about how life is. Like you have to constantly do this over and over again, because you will lose your kids if you're not in their life, you're not talking to them, you're not explaining stuff to them.